know that's not fact. Welcome to morning coffee. And I'm getting my morning coffee. So, yeah. I'm late this morning. Guess what happened? I fucking overslept again. I don't like oversleeping. But sometimes you can't help it. Bear with me. I need the tripod. So, yeah, I overslept. I don't know why. But I did. Anyway, here we are. I'm back. I've not even got my coffee yet. I'm not there yet. But here we are. Let's do this. Let's put that on. That's on. And plug that in. That's in. And we should be good. So what's my plan this morning? My plan, I've not got one if I'm honest. Like I say, I overslept. I've just got up. I've not even got my coffee yet. Yeah. So I got up, the dog's just been out. I've just had a pee. Kettle's just boiled. I'm going to make my coffee. So bear with me. I will be with you in just a second. Yeah, 1 second. I'm just going to grab my coffee from the kitchen. Fuck it, I'll take you with me. Come on, let's go and do it. Bear with me then. Let's make this coffee. Milk. Need milk. Can't have coffee without a little tiny dribble of milk. No, not a lot. Don't like milk. A little bit more than that. That's plenty. So, yeah. I overslept. I woke up and realised that it was just gone 10:30. And here I am. So, good morning and welcome. Coffee. Even the dog is fucking groggy. But hey ho. So what do we know, guys? Get in the comments, say good morning. Let's have a chat. If you are new to the channel, it's not all about me being miserable and depressed. What's the channel about? Well, I started the channel to help people. I want people to be able to open up and talk about depression and anxiety in a safe space. This is the safe space. I need my meds. Bear with me, I will be back. Yeah, it's a mess behind me, I know. Don't punish me for it. Don't think bad of me. So yeah, I'm back on all my meds because I need to be. It's shit, but hey ho. What have we got? Yeah, I should be rattling. Oh dear, there we go. That's them sorted out. Yeah, ignore the mess behind me. It's budge up a bit, Doug. Thanks. Is there any worse feeling than oversleeping and waking up panicked because you're late? Yeah, I'm late. I'm about 40 minutes late. I wanted to be on here at 10 o'clock, but I'm not. I was late. I apologise. At least I slept, I guess. I had weird dreams again last night. Oh, coffee. There is nothing better than that first cup of coffee in the morning. I don't know what's wrong with me lately with these weird dreams. I had a really weird dream last night. I dreamt about my sister. And it was a ridiculous dream. I was dreaming that she was driving me somewhere for some reason. And she was demanding money. But she knew I didn't have any money to give her. My sister wouldn't do that for a start. After so long of her demanding money, I punched her. I wouldn't do that anyway. She'd beat the shit out of me. But the fact of it was, I actually punched out in my sleep. Thankfully, I was facing away from the wife. So, yeah, nobody got hit. But yeah, really weird. Morning, Jay. How are you? Marley, stop noshing on your cock. It's disgusting. Fucking dog. Yeah, I overslept, mate. I overslept, but I'm all right. I'm groggy. I'm not taking my meds yet. First fag, first coffee. I'm a bit. I am. I wish I could lick my own cock, but I can't. So, yeah, I'm a bit confused as to why I would be dreaming about my sister demanding money from me when she would never ever demand money from me. And yeah, I actually in my sleep punched my sister. I'd never do that. No, I'd never ever do that. Apart from the fact that I wouldn't punch a woman. My sister would beat the fucking crap out of me. I would not survive the ordeal. And if I did, it'd be by the skin of my teeth. Well, thing is, in my dream, my sister knew I had no money. She knew I was skint. And, yeah, she was still demanding it, which is really weird because, again, I can't stress enough, my sister would never be like that. She'd never demand money from me like that. She just wouldn't do it. Yime, good morning. Oh, so I'm waiting for a couple of deliveries. I'm waiting on. What am I waiting on? Tablets for the dog. Fucking fleas again. Nothing I can do can get rid of them. They die, and then he gets them again, and I can't stop it. Front line doesn't work. So that's probably what you can hear, if you can hear him. Stop noshing on your cock. You're a little bitch. Yeah, I've had a few of them, Jay. I've had some of them recently as well. Yeah. I should rattle, honestly. Yeah, I've had a few of them recently, but in the dream I couldn't perform. So it is supposed to be when dreams have these meanings, that meaning is supposed to be being overwhelmed or insecure. Well, yeah, I'm both of them all the fucking time. So tell me something new. The last weird dream I had was I told my mum to stay the fuck away from me with the lurgy. Activil. I'll have to look that up. I've not got a pen, but yeah, I'll have to look that one up. Activil. Remind me later what it's called. Did I work into one side? No, I forgot about it, Jan. Zoltar, good morning. You think they're just random? I don't know. I don't know. So this morning I overslept. Again, I panicked. I came down the stairs. I let the dog out for a piss. I went for a pee myself. And yeah, I panicked because I should have been on here ages before. I'd planned on being online by 10 o'clock. But yeah, 25 to 11 and I was waking up. Not good. Not good. Weird. No, I didn't go outside with the dog. But I could have if I wanted to. I actually came down the stairs. I got my dressing gown on. And then I realised that I'm not in the house on my own. The wife's out at work, but there's somebody else in the house. So I quickly put my robe on, my dressing gown on, realising that I wasn't on my own. Made coffee. I didn't even wash my cup. I made a fag, and here I am. What are your plans today, guys? My work of art. Well, my work of art turned into a chew toy for the dog, if I'm completely honest. There's actually, I made a short and posted it, so if you want, you can look that one up. But yeah, there's a short of my dog chewing on a bell end. Yeah. Yeah, it turned into a chew toy for the dog. What the fuck? But I am going to have a go at whittling something else. I forgot the word. carving something else. What, I don't know yet. I need to find a decent piece of wood, really, that's the right size for maybe a spoon. A spoon is going to be difficult, and I'll tell you why a spoon is going to be difficult. I haven't got the right tool. I've only got a Stanley knife, which is here. And actually the blade is sticking out on that, so let's put that away. So yeah, spoons are going to be difficult. Stretching the other day and it felt natural. What did? Being naked? Oh, sketching, not stretching, sketching. Oh, that's good. Who's smoking weed? I've not smoked weed. I think I had a single smoke about 10 years ago, maybe. And then before that, I think I was about 18, 17, 18, the last time I smoked before that. Weed, that is. Yeah, I don't really miss it, to be honest. I don't like the high from smoking weed. I don't like that sort of being out of control feeling. What I do like about it is it helps me to sleep and it calms my mind. But I don't like the high, which is why I don't smoke it anymore. Where am I from? Yash, good morning. Welcome to the channel. I live in Devon. I'm not from Devon, but I live in Devon. Originally, I am from the northwest of England. Cheshire. But I've got my own teeth, which not many have in Cheshire. From the place I grew up in, anyway. Good quality homegrown. See, the thing is, what I used to get my hands on wasn't bud. And I don't know what the difference is with bud, but that makes the smell of it is so strong. And I don't know the effects of it, because what I used to smoke was the resin, and it was a long time ago, and you used to buy blocks of it, you know. And I remember I bought some from a dealer, and I had to get the bus to get home. And I literally just bought an eighth, and a copper got on the bus, so I swallowed it. Fuck. I was fucked. I was in a fucking mess in minutes. Never again. Never again. I don't remember much of that night. I know that that was the night that I had my first threesome with we'll go into that, but yeah, that was the night I had my first threesome. I was stoned as fuck. So yeah, I know. No, see, it was always resin when I used to get it. There was one that there's obviously there was all different types of resin, squidgy black, rocky, red stripe. What's a Persian rug? That's a new one, never heard of that. Anyway, there was one that they called Formula, and it was fucking horrible. There was something in it. There was definitely something in it. And you never got a good high off it. It was always a bad high. So if it was Formula, I didn't buy it. But Squidgy Black is the one I used to go for. Rhyming slang. What's it rhyming slang for? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. I'm too old for it. Sorry, it took me a minute to catch on to that one. Still waking up. A bit early yet. Alfred, good morning. Is that my mate Alfred? Alfredo. Alf. Is it? Is it? A bit mellow. Okay. Anyway, so when let's get back to my first threesome. Interesting. So I was with my mate. He was older than me. He was actually, I was in my teens. He was in his 20s. He was my school caretaker for a while. We got on well. We'd have a laugh, a couple of beers, whatever. Anyway, he invited me to his place. He was married, he wasn't gay, nothing like that. To do a bit of gaming, play a bit of gaming on the PlayStation, I think it was back then. So, yeah, I made my way to his place, knocked on the door, we went in, well, I went in, and sat on the sofa, gaming. And his missus was grabbing us beers and whatever. We had a couple of smokes, not this type of smoke, naughty kind of smoke. And his missus disappeared. And my mate turns around and says, I'll be right back. And he went upstairs. And his missus was upstairs. I don't know what was doing, must have been talking about something. Anyway, he came back down and he dumped a mattress in the middle of the front room. And then his missus came down. And she's wearing all this underwear. Yeah, better than porn. And yeah, that's where it started. They start messing about on this mattress, the two of them. And she leaned over and she said, are you going to join in? And I was like, I was only 17, I didn't know what I was fucking doing. Learning curve. It was interesting. Good night, I enjoyed it. And no, he didn't touch me. But I had fun. So that was my first threesome. Hey, you live and learn. It was weird. Fun, but weird. That was in the days before suffered with depression and anxiety. I was a free spirit back then. I did whatever I wanted, really. I was quite heavily into motorbikes. I loved motorbikes then. I used to rebuild them in my shed. So yeah. Anyway, get in the comments, guys. Let's have a chat. I don't know why I ended up talking about that, but yeah, it seemed relevant to the drugs. Oh, can you tell I'm still groggy? Why am I still groggy? I've not been awake long enough. My coffee's not hit home yet. I've not had a wash. I've not brushed my teeth. I've not done anything. You don't need to delete it, mate. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a good laugh. It's fun when you're single and young. Tabs, good morning and welcome. Yeah, it was fun. We were young. Things change as you get older, don't they? Yeah, you don't need to delete JM. It's all good. I mean, if you'd rather delete it, feel free, but you don't have to. Alfred, good for you, mate. We don't talk about religion and politics here. However, if that's what works for you, well done, mate. I'm pleased for you. Yeah, I would rather not get into talking about religion. It's too controversial. There's too many opinions on it. So it's better to not get into that sort of discussion. What's the channel about? Right. So, as you're new here, the channel is about all things depression and anxiety. However, it's not all about that. That's not all we talk about. We can talk about anything except religion and politics. Yeah, we talk about anything. Alfred, let's not, mate. So the channel isn't all about me feeling sorry for myself. I'm miserable. I'm depressed. I can't cope. That's not how we do it here. It's take care, mate. It's all about helping each other. Am I a therapist? No, I'm not. I'm just somebody that has dealt with depression and anxiety for over 20 odd years. So I talk about my own kinds of experience. If my experience with depression and anxiety helps other people, then great. When you guys get in the comments with your own experiences, that could help somebody else. So that's what the channel is all about. It's about helping each other. It's about creating a community of people that suffer with depression and anxiety that can help each other. Emily, I'm not going to stop smoking. I don't like smoking. Smoking is bad for you. I know it is. But I need to be in the right mindset to stop smoking, and I'm not in that mindset yet. When I am in that mindset, yes, I will stop smoking. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue. Do you understand? Do I exercise? Yes, I do exercise. Actually, a couple of days ago, I had a go at doing some press ups. As you're new, you won't be aware, but I had that joint there in my shoulder removed. Arthritis. I've also had an operation on my knee where they've shaved the back of my knee off. I will one day, yes, Emily. So physical exercise like that is something that I've not been able to do for a few years. It's about 3 years that I've not been able to do it. And I actually had a go a couple of days ago, which I tried regularly since I've had the operation, and I've not been able to do it. And yeah, I managed to get 10 press-ups, so I'm really pleased with that. And I'm going to improve on that now. I'm going to continue to do that. I'm not going to do it every day, but I'm going to work on it every few days. I'll do some press-ups. I go for lots of walks. Me and the dog walk regularly. I've got plenty of fields to walk around. So yeah, exercise, and it does help. Definitely, yeah. JM, I don't find that nicotine products help me like that. It's not the best thing for me. I've tried different ways of quitting. And to be honest, once I'm in the right mindset, I will quit. And I'll quit cold turkey, and I'll quit just like that. But I've got to be in that mindset. Raising your pulse, yeah, I agree. They reckon that the endorphins released when you do exercise are similar to the endorphins when you have an orgasm. And that's why exercise is addictive. The same with tattoos. Yes, I've got lots of tattoos. It releases the same endorphins as an orgasm, and that's why tattoos are addictive. So yeah, it's funny. And interesting. So let's talk coping mechanisms. What are your coping mechanisms for anxiety, let's say, today? For me, I self-isolate. That's my coping mechanism. And I expect a lot of people do the same thing, and they self-isolate. But why do we do it? Why do we self-isolate? What good does that do? Does it solve the problem? No, it doesn't solve the problem. Does it help us cope with the stress and anxiety of anxiety? Because anxiety itself is a thing. But the fact that we're anxious about a situation, the fact that we stress about that situation, causes more anxiety because we know that we shouldn't be feeling that way. So yeah, what are your coping mechanisms? Get in the comments, guys. Let's have a chat. Yes, I know I'm right. Anxiety is a different beast to depression. Although people with depression suffer with anxiety most of the time, depression and anxiety are not the same thing. So you can be a depression sufferer. Sufferer. There's lots of O's in it. And not have anxiety. Michael, thank you. Welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We go live every day. Sometimes we just talk about shit. We talk about anything and everything. We don't get into religion. We don't get into politics, but we do chat about fucking all sorts of stuff. So yeah, get involved. People go to the gym for social purposes. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Maybe maybe it's possible. I couldn't do that. I couldn't get into, the like, I don't know, classes that they do. I used to go to the gym. I was addicted to going to the gym. I spent hours every single day, 6 days a week. And if I could, I would go 7 days a week. But yeah, you need the rest. You need the rest. Rebecca, good morning. How you doing? So going to the gym is very addictive, and the more I went, the more I wanted to go. And I used to spend 3 hours to 4 hours a day in the gym. I'd do my workout, and then I would go in the sauna or and the steam room, things like that. How's the dog? He's fast asleep on his chair. He's quite happy. Yeah, exactly that, Michael. Endorphin release. Rebecca, elaborate, please. What makes you think that? I believe there may be more than one person in the house this morning. I might have to move into the other room. We'll see. Yeah, please elaborate. What makes you think he's in psychosis? Michael, we will come back to endorphins and going to the gym. I suspect it may take a minute or two for Rebecca to type what is going on while I drink my coffee. Oh, yeah, I love coffee. How some people want him out of his house. That's just a start. Okay. My only experience with that was my dad. My dad used to think that people were talking about him on CB radio. How he dealt with it, he self-isolated, but he would sit with a CB radio in the bedroom listening to people, thinking that they were talking about him. He didn't think people were in the house, but he would think that people were trying to get in the house. So it sounds similar. My dad was a paranoid schizophrenic. So my advice is getting checked out, getting to the doctors, go with him, explain to the doctor what's going on, because he probably won't want to. So take him in there, get him an appointment as soon as you can, and they will give you some advice on where you go from there. But definitely get him into the doctor, and take him, go with him. Okay? I hope that's helpful. I know it's not much advice, but it's the best way you can deal with it is to see a medical professional for something along those lines. Even better if you can get a doctor to come out to him. That would work as well. I don't know if you can get that where you are, but yeah, it's definitely something that you need proper medical advice on, I would suspect. We can jump backwards and forwards on this with what Michael's saying. So the endorphins released when you do a workout are the same as the endorphins that are released with an orgasm. And that is why training is addictive.
And the breakdown of the muscle, when you train, the muscle breaks down, it tears. And that tearing releases acid. And that's where the growth comes from. So the more you tear the muscle when you're training, the more growth you get. A party in the USA, okay, I think you might be a troll. If you are, you will not last very long, mate. Traveling the world and listening to rhythmic music can eliminate depression. I'm sure it can, but most people with depression and anxiety either A, can't afford to travel the world, or B, can't face people. They can't deal with people. So traveling the world is probably not the best way to move forward with depression. But yeah, thanks for your input, agnostic. Michael, thank you. It's funny you said about being a personal trainer. It's something that I thought about doing. It's sort of something I thought about looking into, but I didn't go in that direction. And Billy, seriously, mate, don't start trolling because you will be banned straight away. But yeah, it's something I thought about doing. But the idea of being around people all the time is just impossible. Sean, good morning. Samuel, welcome. Stay tuned. How you doing? What happened to make me depressed? That's a long story. I'll give you some little snippets. I have a small amount of PTSD. No, because I didn't fail in life. I was doing very well. I had my own company. I was making good money. I was, I was doing well. The depression for me started when I was in my 20s, I suspect. My late 20s, maybe, I'm not sure. And I moved away after my divorce. And I was traveling backwards and forwards to visit my two girls, my children. And every time I left, Rebecca, no problem. Every time I left after visiting my children, they would be distraught. Didn't want me to leave, and they'd be upset for a few days. And that's where it stemmed from, because my ex-wife asked me to stop visiting because it was upsetting them too much. And I thought I was doing the right thing by agreeing to it. Marley, stop. Stop it. And that's where it all stemmed from. And then over the years, it continued to get worse. Different things affect different people. I've had many different reasons for my depression and anxiety, and I've got my own sort of coping mechanisms for it. You sort of, yeah. So stay tuned. I hope that was helpful. And I pissed on your idea of failing in life, didn't it? Yes, I did find another woman, and yes, I did have other kids. And no, that's not how it worked. So, yeah, no, that's not the way it worked. Sean, yeah, I mean, that's good. To be medication free is a good thing, but still being depressed is something that you need to learn to have different coping mechanisms. Definitely triggered by stress, yes. And yes, you're right. Fatigue and being lethargic. Stay tuned, no problem. It's a distant thing in my life. I have a really good relationship with my kids now, so it's not an issue for me. Yes, I did find it strange. So when I remarried and had other children, I I wanted to do the best I could for my family and not make the same mistake before. My ex was an evil man, my ex was an evil woman, is what you're trying to say. But no, she wasn't. She was doing her best. She had no malice in her actions. Sean, yeah, I've never heard of it like that. I don't know. Do I have contact with the ex? No, not as such. If I visit my daughter and my ex is there, we are civil. But to be honest, I've only actually seen my ex-wife. Let me think. 3 times in over 20 years. Stay tuned. Yeah, it happens. But as your children become adults, they learn to think about what's been said and what's real. So I got back in contact with my children when they were in their early teens. And I said to them, they can ask me any questions that they like. I will not lie to them. And they did. They asked, and they got honest answers. And my answers made more sense than what they'd been told over the years. And some of the answers they didn't like, some of the answers they just accepted. But when they confronted their mum with the information that they just found out, Marley, stop. Their mum couldn't deny it. So there's a thing in truth. Telling the truth goes a long, long way. But anyway, the channel isn't all about me. The channel is about you guys. My first wife cheated on me with my friends. Simple as that. Meow, how you doing? Good to see you. Being cheated on is something that nobody needs to put up with, and it's just not a good place to be. Not necessarily. Funnily enough, when I left my ex, she got with a new boyfriend, and I got on well. When I, it's about Marley. When I left my first wife, we stayed friends. We carried on in that way. for a little while, and it was only when I moved away that the issues began. So yeah, it is all about Marley. He's on his chair at the moment. You finally went to the park today. Well done, Davey. Good morning. If I miss any comments, I apologise. I'm not trying to be rude or ignore anyone. I believe my wife just arrived at home. She'll be all shy now. What's the chat? So we chat about everything depression and anxiety related and anything else other than politics and religion. It's not all about me and woe is me and how sad I am. Yeah, there's no chance of that happening, Follow. She won't do it. So yeah, it's not all about me. It's about you guys and coping mechanisms and improving things for you. Simple as that, really. I have lost. Hello, my darling wife. I'm on my live thing. Hello.
Hi.
I'm on my live thing. Hello.
Oh, bugger, sorry.
Do you know where the filters are?
No, mommy.
Because I don't.
No. Find you?
No, I've just looked. Can't see them.
I'm joking.
Did you buy one packet or two?
Two.
Two. Well, there should be a packet behind me, but there isn't.
You miss me.
Folo said, "Don't be sorry. Come in and join us."
Hey?
Folo said, "Don't be sorry. Come in and join us."
Let's say good morning.
You can say good morning.
Morning. Morning. Morning.
No, I can't see the filters anywhere. I thought they were here, but not.
No,
It's because I found them. Here he am. Here he am. On the floor. So, there you go. I'm punching. I know, mate. I'm punching massively.
The baby.
I'm punching.
Do you want a coffee?
Let me finish this one. But yes, please.
Mom, you want a cup of tea?
Oh, thank you. Are you finished now?
Yep, all done.
How come?
I had to change things because it's the carnival.
Right.
I changed things around, got all of that done, and then the others I've passed off because I won't be able to get through, will I? Because the roads are shut.
Okay.
Ta, 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 ta.
So you've got today off now and
got
tomorrow off.
Well, the rest of today and all of tomorrow off.
Nice.
My first full day is tomorrow.
Nice.
It's the 14th of August.
Which is how many months?
Well, I don't know.
So in 2.5 months, first day off tomorrow for the wife. That's nice. I am living the dream. No reason to be depressed. Fucking hell, if only. Oh, Yime, you can rewind it a little bit. You can go back a little bit if you missed her. My wife is amazing. Everyone likes the wife. She's worth liking, mate. She's the best. Until she starts singing, you don't want to hear that. That's not good. But yeah, she is. She's the best. And I'm definitely punching well above my weight. She does have her faults, mind you. My wife likes to break things on a regular basis. Yes, my wife is a palliative care nurse. She's a carer. Which is a very, very difficult job because obviously in palliative care, your clients don't last forever. And that in itself is a mind fuck, basically. So losing a client is definitely something that affects my wife, which is shit. But she cares too much, you see. She cares too much. People that got shafted due to COVID, okay. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could. It's a shit thing, really. Anyway, it is what it is. I am very lucky. My wife's amazing. What's an RN nurse? RN? What's RN?
Sure.
Thanks. Oh, you make the dog a cup of tea. Molly, a cup of tea.
Cup of tea? Good boy.
Yeah. Here, come and get your cup of tea. What's that? You good boy. Cup of tea for you. A cup of tea. Come on then. Good boy. Come on then. He got himself a cup of tea. Everybody's inviting you to join us on the live. Would you like to join us on the live?
Not today, thank you. I'm going to go and get changed and go do some gardening before the rain comes.
You're going to do some gardening?
Yeah, look at the state of it.
Okay.
If that's alright with you.
No, it's not. Why are you piss wet through? Nice ass.
Oh, I've just done some dishes.
Oh, okay. Come here. Come here. Turn around. Come here.
No.
Oh, you're a little bit. Let's get a wifey interview, see? Come on. Go and get the mic.
No.
It's in my drawer. Okay. No, she said no. Fuck off.
I didn't swear. I did not swear. I only swear when I'm angry.
She said, off you fuck.
No. Oh. Coffee on the floor.
Fuck's sake.
I love
So yeah, my wife is amazing, but she's got her flaws, like breaking stuff and spilling coffee on carpets. And
flooding the bathroom and making them
yeah, yesterday she managed to flood the bathroom and in turn the kitchen because it went straight through the floor and the ceiling. And not going on the live feed, yeah, exactly that. To be fair, she did tell me that she wouldn't get involved in this. It's not her thing, so that's fine. I'm not going to force her. That would be mean. But yes, she is amazing. And she made me coffee, which is even better. If she saw all the compliments, she'd be reeled in. She gets compliments quite a lot. I usually get told how much I'm punching. Good morning, Mike. How are you? Is this my way of dealing with shit? Not really. I started doing this to help others, but it is a little bit helpful for me. I do feel a bit of benefit from it. When I first started this a few weeks ago, I was fucking terrified. Whereas now, I'm getting used to doing it. I'm used to people getting involved as well, which is really good. But the whole point of the channel is I want to build a community of people that suffer with depression and anxiety and can help each other, as well as me offer my advice. If things continue to go the way they are and the channel continues to grow, we may be able to get other people involved that maybe are healthcare professionals if any join. That would be nice to be able to get their point on things. How many of you are lonely? If so, are you single? I bet you are. I don't know about that. Many people are single on here. A depression podcast. This is basically a podcast, isn't it? Except we do it live. I wouldn't want to do this pre-recorded. I don't like doing things pre-recorded because it's all about the comments when you guys get in the comments and get involved. Podcasts are normally pre-recorded, aren't they? So I wouldn't want to do that. The thought of pre-recording something doesn't feel beneficial for me. I don't feel like that you guys would benefit from it because it's not actually happening as... Do you know what I mean? You can't get involved in the comments the same. I'm Jonathan Wass. Thanks. Vicky, good morning. Welcome. Marley, stop it. So yeah, for me, it's all about you guys getting involved. It wouldn't happen if I didn't get you guys in it. And your comments and input is exactly what the channel needs. And it's grown really quick. We've got close to 600 subscribers now in the space of a month, which is amazing. And if it continues to grow that way, I will be very, very happy. I remember a week ago thinking, we're going to hit 500, we're going to hit 500, and now we're close to 600. I was so excited with the 500, but 600 is just, I never thought it'd take off like this. Oh, coffee is the best. I do love coffee. When others offer to help, I don't find that an issue. Tamas Hungarian, welcome. Good to have you here. For all you new people, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit like up at the top, double tap the screen, whichever. And when you've done it, put some hearts up over here. Yesterday was a weird day for me. I was manic yesterday. Most of the day, I was just like... Vicky, okay. I'm guessing you mean a mild antidepressant. What I find with antidepressants is, yes, they can help, but they only treat the symptoms, not the problem. So yeah, my advice is to work on what the problem is rather than just treat the symptoms. Hello.
Hello.
Is that all you're washing?
That's some of my washing.
Would you like me to do your washing shortly? You're going to put it on now? Okay.
Thank you. I'll shut the door so you can't hear the...
Oh, it's all right. It's quiet. Please don't overload it. So we've lived in this house now for about 3 years, and we've had 3 different washing machines because my wife breaks them.
I heard that.
It's true. Being in a wheelchair for 4 years, is that the cause of your depression? Yes, that's my wife. I can imagine how difficult that could be. And I'll tell you why I can imagine why that would be difficult. Last year, I had to have an operation on my knee, simply because my knee locked up due to arthritis and one thing and another. So I had to have the back of my kneecap shaved off, and I had my leg in a brace, not a cast, a brace, for I think it was about 8 weeks or something like that, and it was a struggle. It really was a struggle, and that's with one leg. So being in a wheelchair, I don't know how I would cope with that. That would be very difficult for me, but fair play to you if you're dealing with it. You're going to fall down them stairs. Slow down.
Meow.
Fucking yow. Yes, Mike, that is my wife. She's amazing. But don't tell her I said that. One day, I will invite some people or someone to join me on a live chat. Who wish they stayed with someone that could cook? My wife's a good cook, and things that rhyme with cook. Problem is, my wife gets distracted while she's cooking, and she tells me that charcoal is good for the digestion. So when things are a little bit black, she tells me it's good for me. Where's everyone gone? Where's the comments gone? Get chatting, guys. You've just overloaded that machine, haven't you?
No.
Yes, you have.
I can still put my fist in it.
So you've overloaded it. See that?
Isn't that the rule?
No. BTF. What's BTF? I've never heard BTF. What is charcoal?
Black stuff that you cook with on a barbecue.
And what's it good for?
Digestion, poisoning,
There you go. See?
teeth, skin. Why?
So when food is...
You're talking about my cooking abilities, aren't you?
Yeah.
But you've never had food poisoning, have you?
maybe.
Not from me.
Maybe. My wife is a good cook, and things that rhyme with it.
I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to go outside and
What are you going to do?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but have we still got enough petrol for the strimmer, or do I need to go and
Yes,
get some
there's
more?
plenty of petrol for the
Okay.
strimmer. Use the red can first.
Is it mixed already? Or
The
do I
red
need to
can
mix
is.
it up?
The red can is pre-mixed,
Okay.
yes.
How can
Watch
I sit
your
in my
hands.
chair?
Oh, well, because there's fucking stuff all over there of Callum's. Has Callum gone out, by the way?
Yes.
I thought so.
I passed him in the lane. Right. You have to excuse me.
Did he have someone with him?
No.
No, I heard voices, so I thought maybe he did.
Okay.
Where's your tin?
Where?
Is it in here?
Yeah.
Is it empty? Thanks. Love you. He's under the table with me. My wife's beautiful. I know she is. She's amazing.
Oh, thanks.
You made me go all shy and blush now.
Right, I'll see you later.
Love you.
Love you too. Marley, you coming outside? Come on then, let's go dig some holes.
No, don't get him digging holes, fuck's sake. It's not when she sings. That hurts. It hurts your ears when my wife sings. It really does. But I can sit here now and watch her out of the window. I'm not your uncle. I see it's going to be distracting now because she's out there. Rob the uncle, and I'll fucking. Some idiots, isn't there, hey? Yeah, this is going to be a bit distracting because she's out there doing stuff, talking to herself and the dog. So, where do we take the chat to? Turn the camera so you can see. Not happening. She'd fucking kill me. What do we talk about now? We've touched on a few things today, haven't we? Obviously, we talk about depression, we talk about anxiety, we've talked about benefits and pros and cons of using marijuana, CBD. Why? Because she doesn't want to be involved in the live chat. I've got to respect her wishes. She is coming round. It's the first time that she's actually got on the camera, which is good. What I will do is this. Now do you understand why it's going to be distracting that she's out there? Do you see? That's why it's distracting. It's a lovely garden. I'm very lucky to live where I do. Yeah, see, she's not. She's gonna fucking kill me if she ever sees it. Hard-working wife, yes, she is. Sorry, distracted. Told you. Back to where we were. There we go. My wife loves the garden. She loves being out in the garden. And I wish that I could do more to sort of help in the garden, but I've got absolutely no clue what to do out there. And I'd end up digging up her plants and she would murder me. So I do help. I normally do, I trim the grass down and cut the lawn and all that sort of stuff. And so I do help normally. My dog is looking at somewhere to dig. Bless him. he loves being outside. He's a farm dog, so yeah, being outside is natural for him. And once he gets the scent of something, there's no stopping him. Oh dear. I am in England, so I live in Devon. So, out at the back of the garden, we've got a little secret garden. So where the hedges are there, that you could see a minute ago, behind there's a little secret garden, and my wife loves it out there. And she's got a bench where she can sit down and relax. But it's an old bench, and that old bench gave way a few months ago when 3 people sat on it. Not me, not my wife, 3 other people sat on it. So that's another job that I've got to do. I've got to repair that. Lots to do. I suspect she's out hiding it in her secret garden now. She does enjoy it out there. She got a cup of coffee, so she'll relax for a bit before she starts doing stuff. My dog's in all the hedges sniffing. He likes to sniff and find stuff. Now what I could do is I could go and get dressed, and I could go out there, and I could take you with me, but I'm not going to, because no. Okay, my dog's digging. He's found something. Yesterday, when I went live yesterday afternoon. My meds tend to kick in pretty hard in the afternoon, around 2ish. And I made a fatal mistake where I lay down on the sofa with the dog, and the next thing I knew, I was asleep. No, he's not got any lumps like that. It's just the fleas piss him off, and he's just trying to get rid of him. So I've ordered some new tablets because I've run out. But I don't like giving him the tablets all the time. Hello, Marley. What happened?
What happened? Everywhere's soaking wet, it's solid.
Oh, so you can't do
I
nothing?
can't stir him, it's too long and wet.
Oh.
So I'll have to do weeding instead. But I'm going to go and see Linda quickly.
Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Yeah. Got a kiss, Mommy? I love you. Love you too.
Love you.
Love you, darling.
Bye. So yeah, I don't think it's that he's allergic to them. It's just that they're pissing him off, because as quick as he gets rid of them, he gets more. His tablets should arrive today, so he will be clear by tonight. Capstar, no, they're from Johnson's. I'm not sure what they're called, but they work. They're fantastic. Within 2 hours, he's completely clear of fleas. No, that's my wife. I wouldn't kiss my daughter like that. Yeah, within 2 hours, he's completely clear of fleas once I give him the tablet, which is fantastic, but they don't keep them off him. So he'll go out the next day and find a hedgehog or a rabbit and chase them and play with them He doesn't hurt him. But yeah, he gets fleas again. And I can't treat him every day. Do you know what I mean? But the spot on doesn't work. Why on earth would you think it was my daughter? It's a strange question. Who kisses the daughter on the mouth like that? I certainly wouldn't, but then, well, yeah. She's gone, Miles. Same voice. She does have grey hair, but she dyes it. What's the matter, Doug? Good boy. You're a good boy. Have you been outside in the garden? Have you? Have you been outside in the garden? Yeah? Has she gone and left you? Oh no, what are you going to do? The tricks are looking young. Yeah, I wish I could dye my hair. Do you think it'd help? Egg in a nest. It's not even egg in a nest anymore, fuck's sake. It's just bald as fuck. So yeah, she dyes her hair. Yeah, I'll definitely look it up. If it works, it works. It'd be brilliant if I could get something that stops them coming back, because nothing seems to work. It's a fucking nightmare. Hit that like button, guys. I've only got 10 likes, and according to my screen, there's only 2 of you watching. What the fuck? I know there's at least 3 of you watching. I am older than my wife by 9 months. Only 9 months. When I was being born, she was being conceived. Think about it. Her mum and dad did the nasty. Yeah, thank you. Oh, we're up to 7. So come on, guys. Hit that like button up at the top, or double tap your screen. Tap, 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 tap. And down to 3 again. What's going on? Do I get along with a mum and dad? Yes, I do. We get on pretty well, actually. I don't have much to do with other people, so yeah. But yeah, we do get on okay when I see them. Psycho X. I've got a Psycho X as well. My Psycho X sent me into a massive spiral of depression, anxiety, and self-loathing, with suicidal tendencies. I've been there, all because of my ex and some of the bullshit that she came out with. So yeah, I feel you there. There's nothing worse than having a Psycho X. Nothing at all. Now I'm not in that sort of frame of mind that I was then. A lot of time's passed. Over 10 years has passed since that. But I felt worthless, if I'm honest, back then, because of the bullshit and the lies, and it can destroy someone. And the problem is, your ex knows everything about you, and they know which buttons to press. So when you split up with somebody that has that, it's hard to say this. So when you separate from a partner, a life partner, that knows everything about you, knows everything that's happened to you in your past, and they want to hurt you, they will use everything from your past to hurt you. So I was beaten as a child on a daily basis. And my biological father apparently strangled my mum. However, that was only the story I'd been fed. My ex knew all of that, and she turned it round on me and said that I did it all that to her, and that, you know, I was this bad person. And I was questioned by the police, and they found it all to be bullshit. And I explained that she knew everything about me. She knew all my past. She knew all my family history. And she was using my family history against me. Oops-a-daisy, Mike. So, yeah, psycho exes, that's mine. Yime, yes, definitely. It's a hard position to be in, especially when they use it against you in that sort of respect. And there's no way to disprove some of the things sometimes that they say. But you've got to sort of fight it. You've got to work against it. You've got to be honest, tell the truth. The truth will prevail. How many years have I been married? To my current wife, 9. I wasn't married to my ex, thankfully. I wasn't with her long enough. Unfortunately, when I separated from her, I lost my son. Difficult thing. Do I have kids with my new wife? No. I have my kids. She has her kids. Hello. Hello. What are you doing down there? What you doing? Are you comfortable there? He's right down here beside me. Come on then. Hello, where'd you been? Have you been outside? Have you been outside? It's a good boy. Have you been? Do you think he loves me? You love me? Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely on. You good boy. You've been outside. You've been in the garden. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Don't undress me. Come here. Oh, you're a good boy. Yes, he is. He's such a good boy. Ooh. Is that nice? Is that nice? Oh. Yeah, he does, definitely. How long have I had him? Let me think now. About 2 years, coming up 2 years, I think. Yeah, 2 years. Mike, take care. Enjoy. he picked me. He decided that he was going to come and live with me. So, come on, then. Come on. Good boy. Who's out there? It's you. Look, you. You see the birds? Oh, you want to come up, do you? Okay. Did I have a choice? Was he rescued? No, he lived on the farm. So he worked on the farm, and as he's got older, his son has taken over from him, and he decided it was time that he retired, and this is his retirement home, basically. So obviously, I live on the farm. This is one of the workers' cottages from the farm. Yeah, he's definitely earned it, and he's not. To be honest, he's not lazy. We go out, and as soon as we go out, he's back in working mode. He goes out and checks on all the sheep and all that sort of stuff. And he goes hunting. So yeah, he's a good dog. Unfortunately, because he's had a couple of broken legs, when he had his last leg break, the vet wanted to put him to sleep. But the farmer that owns the farm said, it's not happening, you're not putting him to sleep. His leg has healed up. He has got a limp. He hops now instead of runs. I'm not even sure which leg it was. But yeah, so he's not as fast as he used to be, but he can still shift. And he goes pretty quick. However, when you see his son running at the same time, you see the difference between him and his son. But I mean, he's got a good life. Why put him to sleep when he can have such a good life? How did he break his legs? I'm not sure, but there's plenty of ways for him to do it, to be honest. He's up and down through hedges and hedgerows and digging. So he could have got it caught somewhere and broke it that way. Who knows? Who knows? It was when he was working on the farm, so he could have done it in anything, really. Farms are dangerous places for dogs and people. Yeah. He hates being kissed. Oh, you're falling. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not sure. It was before we had him, so he's had I think one of each. He's had a few breaks, haven't you? He's a good boy. You're so needy. So needy. Yeah. No, the dog. The dog needs cuddles. Poor dog. Oh. Star of the show. Look at him. He'll go to sleep like this. It's not very comfortable. Where's the wife gone? She has actually just gone down to the farm. So she'll be gone now for a couple of hours, I suspect. She likes it down there. She will probably, in the spring, she will be down the farm quite a lot. Do we eat off the land? Not really. It's not that sort of farm. There's sheep and cows. So, yeah, we do get a bit of venison now and then, which is nice. We could probably get rabbit if we wanted, but where we live is a bit too wet. Oh no, oh no, what's the matter? What's the matter? What do you want to get down? Do you want to go sleep? What's the matter with the dog? What's the matter? Yeah, we can get like rabbit and stuff. Gonna go down? Good boy. Take a cow home for burgers. Do you know what, mate? The best burger I have ever had in my life is a venison burger. Fuck me, they are fucking lovely. Good boy. Yeah, you should try one. Try a venison burger. Get down to butcher's and see if you can get one from the butcher's. My leg's wet where he's been lay on me, his feet are wet. Yeah, give it a go. We get a lot of deer here. So now and then we get some venison, which is nice. I like venison. It's not fatty. You know when you get a burger and there's a little bit of fat and gristle in there. It's not like that. A venison burger is much nicer. The meat's a bit different, but it's lovely. It's worth a try. If you ever get the chance to try a venison burger, do it. You'll never want another burger in your life other than venison. I think it's getting to the time where I need to get dressed. I don't know. Do you not like the idea of eating a venison burger? I love it. Really do. And in honesty, shooting the deer where we live is, I won't say it's good for the environment, but it helps the farmers because the deer tend to wreck the land. So it does help the farmers. And where I live, I'm surrounded by farmers. There's farmers everywhere. It's just land. Nice. My biological dad loved beef jerky. My aunt used to send it over to him from Alabama. Which is nice of her, isn't it? You comfortable there? He's got his chair back. He loves to sit on that chair. See if I can show you. He loves it. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that I'm going to really get into because I don't want to have people start kicking off. Oh, killing animals, blah, 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 blah. People have got to eat. And when the deer are destroying the farmland, you've got to do something about it. So, yeah. Deer season right now, nice. To be fair, I've not seen it much deer recently, the last month or so. That may change. It's nice when you see them when we have snow. There's no missing them then. Yeah, I think the deer over in America are slightly different to the deer we have here. It's nice when we see a stag out in the field They're quite majestic. So yeah, I mean, I do appreciate wildlife. I really do. It's really nice to see wildlife, but when that wildlife starts to cause a problem, then you need to do something about it. Nice. That's lovely, Jan. I think it's just you and me left now, Jan. Everyone seemed to have dissipated. Maybe it's because we're talking about killing deer. Bambi. Funny, one of my favourite films or movies is Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro. Really good movie. Critters of all kinds, yeah. I mean, we get foxes, badgers, deer, lots of mice. Mice are a pain in the ass. You get rats now and then, but not very often. Rats are not really a problem for us. My dog makes sure that we don't have a problem with them. You'll see, well, it's not often you actually see any rats, but you'll see evidence of rats out in the hedgerows and stuff. Hedgehogs are a problem. You see loads of them. No, they're not a problem. They're just a pain in the ass because the dog likes to fucking play with them and ends up with more fleas. Badgers, however, are a problem. Badgers can carry TB. So if you know anything about TB and cattle, it's not good. If one of your cattle tests positive for TB, then you lose the whole herd. They all have to be extinguished, shall we say. So yeah, badgers carry TB, so they can be a problem for farmers. Thankfully, where we are, they're not a problem for us right now. But they could be at any time because they move around. And you've got to look after the farmers. If you don't look after the farmers, you have no food. Sharon, welcome. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. White skunk. Yeah, we don't really have skunks or bears around here. We do have big black cats, pumas. We've seen evidence of them. There is one around here somewhere, and I've seen a photograph of one locally around in the fields here, but I've never actually seen one. They will take lambs without even thinking about it. They'll just obliterate lambs. Foxes are a pain in the ass for lambs as well. They like to kill them, and they don't even eat all of the lamb. They'll kill all of them that they can if they can catch them. So foxes are a problem, especially for the farmers. But yeah. Hello. Yeah, what are you so happy about? What are you so happy about?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go and get dressed in a minute.
Yeah.
Why are you so happy? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I've
Is it
sorted
just
out the scrap car.
what's happening?
Well, I'm going to ring Marco back
Oh, he's going to take it. Is he? How much is he going to give you for it?
Well, I've negotiated, told him there's new tyre, well, newish tyres,
Mm-hmm.
11 months MOT. If you've got a new engine, he's got lots of cars, so
Yeah.
he'll give just over the normal scrap price because it's very low at the moment.
How much is he going to give you?
Maximum he can give is 60.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, otherwise it's £30 because he's got to come and collect because we can't drive it to him, can we?
Mm.
So,
So you're getting nothing for the tyres then? Cause it's
well, I
like,
said to him, well, 30 quid we're getting. It's not even the price of two, is it? For one. But, better than a kick in the bum.
okay.
But, yeah.
Scrap should be 250. Yeah. Well, it's got 11 months MOT on it, but the engine's fucked. So yeah, it's got new drop links on it, new CV boots on it, and 4 new tyres on it. But the teeth sheared off the cam belt, so yeah, the engine's fucked. So apparently it's not worth anything. But yeah, 60 quid, 60 quid, I guess. Shit though, isn't it, eh? Right, guys, I'm going to knock it on the head there. I'm going to go and get dressed and do something with my day. What am I going to do? I don't know, but I'm going to do something. So, yeah, I'm going to call it an end. Thank you very much, guys, for joining, and I will catch you later on, and I'll probably see you tomorrow for morning coffee. Thanks, guys. My wife has a sweet voice. Yeah, she's a nightmare, but I love her. Cheers. Take care.